confident three-point shooter. I'm sure Coach hopes Harper only gets better at this.
Pass to Wood. And here's Harden. Green covering. Shot clock at 6. Wood with the screen. Here's Brooks. Three-pointer, no good. All right, Clark, what do you expect to see when Josh Green is on the floor?
Well, in any and every role he has, he's going to give you everything he's got. But I think his best role is as defensive stopper. 6'5", good wingspan, good strength. He can guard a number of positions.
Now here's Harden. An aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. From outside the arc, Harper misses. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dosunmu.
No need to rush that play right there. That's called giving away a possession.
Here's Harper. 5 points in the game. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
The Rook, Dylan Harper, showing some power.
And Harden gets the double team. Wood outside. Back to Harden. Dosunmu outside. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
I think Harden's fine-tuned his playmaking skills. A threat for double-digit assists every night.
Here's Harper. And that one is stuffed right through.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Harper. He's got 9. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Shot clock at 5. From deep, Sarr. Harper pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Carter. Back to Strus. Here's the 3. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Harden with it. Green picks him up. Dosunmu for 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Well, when Harden isn't scoring, he's setting up his teammates.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunity.
Here's Harper. 9 points in the game. Good defense by Dosunmu.
I thought he had that one. I think he did too.
Outside Harden. Dosunmu left side. This one for 3. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
Here's Harper. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Brooks outside. Pass to Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
Hey, Kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet flavor.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, thanks a lot, guys. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, you can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot. Back over to you.
The sky is the limit for him. All right, Allie, thank you.
Yeah, so much energy when Henderson is on the floor.
Three-pointer, Harden. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Harden scanning the floor. To the inside. And the basket by Dosunmu. Dosunmu's got 14 points.
Love how aggressive Harden is in the pick and roll. Exceptional at shooting and passing after getting the screen.
Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to multiply.
And the finish on the break with the slam.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And Harden with the slam.
And, you know, Harden's exceptional at getting out on the break in transition. I mean, running exactly the right path and getting it done.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. For the finish. And finished off by Brooks.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
Here's Strus outside. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
He hits the second from the line. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either. He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Got it. Harden's got 4 points in the quarter.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Count it. Harden's got 6.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
And here's Green from the arc.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
The drive by Harden. Down low. Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
Boy, I tell you what, on the jam, Wood can just be ruthless. Won't let anybody stop him when he's going to the cup.
Free throws dropped for Strus. Good on the second one.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
My kind of hoop. Straight ahead, playing downhill and physical.
And finished off by Sarr.
The Frenchman, s'il vous plaît. Taking flight. You gotta like Sarr.
Pass to Strus. Back to Henderson. Three-pointer. And that's good. Max Strus for 3. He's got 14.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
And here's Dosunmu. Outside Harden. Now here's Sarr. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
There's still a developing part of Sarr's game, but he looked confident with that triple.
Back to Henderson. Here's Strus outside. Sarr pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
.36 seconds left in the first half of this game. Dosunmu on the wing. Gets the 3 ball to go. Dosunmu's got 9 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now Harden. 6 points for him. Dosunmu outside. Off target from 3-point range. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Up 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Now here's Harden. Pass to Dosunmu. Launches a 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Dosunmu's got 24 points. Of all the accolades James Harden has racked up, what do you think he'll be most remembered for, Clark?
You mean aside from his beard, which is pretty impressive, as well as his game? I mean, I think his scoring ability, the way he did it, he was one of the first to really kind of master that step-back 3 against good defense. His ability to get to the rim, draw fouls, and make plays for others. I think all of that is part of what we will remember about James Harden. There's some slick passing from Harden.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go. And when Dylan Harper's dad, Ron, won 5 NBA titles, he was a great player, and I think a lot of that competitiveness rubbed off on Dylan.
Pass to DeSumo. Back to Harden. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
Over the years, I think Harden's come a long way as a passer, and his teammates appreciate it.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Now Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
You see it less often, but make no mistake now, given the opportunity, the beard can still throw it down on your head.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4, and looking good doing it.
Drills it from deep.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, guys. Technology is key for NBA growth. Commissioner Silver said we can now see where we lose viewers, for example, stoppages for replays. One way around that is creating technology that can instantaneously make objective calls like out of bounds, and in doing so, create a better pace to the game. Brian, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
Sarr is playing with a lot of confidence, not questioning himself, just using his size to keep finding buckets. Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And here's Harden. Give him 8. On the wing, Brooks. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul, first team foul.
Well, Clark, every now and then you run into a player like Dylan Brooks, epitomizing that junkyard dog mentality.
Yeah, well said, B.A. I mean, when he's out there on the floor, you're going to feel and see Dylan Brooks. I mean, he's going to mix it up with anybody and everybody. There aren't many guys walking around looking to be as physical as Dylan Brooks.
Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam. That gives him a double-double in this one.
An aggressive move from Harden at the hoop. Really good to see him take it to the defense like that. Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
And Harden with the slam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
It's stolen by Washington. Fast break, here we go. Harper misses.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Pass to Sarr. Puts up a 3. Back to Harden. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer, Brooks. Drops in the 3. Brooks has got his second bucket on the night.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that.
I certainly hope not.
And finished off by Sarr.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
And Josh Green going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Harden with it. 12 points for him.
Team foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
First one falls for him.
From a sixth man of the year to MVP, James Harden has had a lot of different roles in the NBA, and he's excelled at every one of them.
From deep, Harper sends it home from three-point
3
land.
points.
Harper's got 14 points here in the second half.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes, they last days.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Up by 16. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Harper. On the wing, Green. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Wood. Driving in. Pass to Sarr. Outside Harden. 5 on the clock. Another shot. And then Harden with the jam.
Harden is one of the most lethal penetrators in the game and excels at finding lanes to the rim.
Here's Strus. Here's Harper. Lets it go from deep. Wood grabs the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And you know when Harden gets cooking now, you got to keep giving him the ball. He's an excellent scorer, and he can really get buckets.
There's the 3. Brooks with the rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now. Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Pass to Harden. The steal. Here we go. Here's Harper. Outside, Green. And here's Strus outside. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And they call an illegal screen here.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
Pass to Sarr. Now Harden. Back to Sarr. 4 on the clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Strus. And here is Green. From beyond the arc and then some.
3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Harden with it. Green picks him up. 6 on the shot clock. Holmgren there for the rebound. Here's Green. For 3. Can't get it. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Now here's Harden. Now Wood. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Josh Green.
Really hard not to appreciate a steady big guy like Christian Wood. I mean, he knows his role out on the floor, doesn't try to do things he can't, and really gives it his complete effort and focus. I love that.
Here's Harper. Green! There's a minute 54 left in the fourth quarter here. From downtown. Not that time.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
A proven scorer. When Harden gets into a flow like this, he can pile up the points.
Can't get the 3.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Rebounded by Wood.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Yes, sir! Count it!
Their focus has been terrific. They really put on a clinic here today.
And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
Green outside. Here's Strus. Fires the 3. The 3 is in.
Early in his career, those assist numbers for Green are a little low, so he's been trying to improve that part of his game. Becoming a better playmaker is his goal.
Wood outside. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
The ball goes to the away team.
Strus fires. It's good from beyond the arc. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Just 5 to shoot. Harden! Oh, he can't hit a tough 3. And so they get the victory here at home. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly...